Alright, so I've had a couple friends ask me how I tie on the drop shots. Very simple technique. Works good in the summertime when you fish are being difficult to bite and you need to be a little more finessey. So what I've already done is tied about a 10-foot fluorocarbon leader onto my braid. It's able to cast a little bit further. What you're going to do is you're going to get a tiny hook. Usually about a 1/0. Don't be afraid. It looks like a little brim hook, but it'll catch a lot of big bass too. So you're going to start off with your simple Palomar knot. Go through the eye and back through the eye. What you're going to do different is you're going to make a real long tag in, depending on how deep you're fishing. Okay. You're going to circle back around. You're going to pull it through your bait just like a regular Palomar knot, except you want to try to have a really long tag in, depending on how deep you're fishing. You want to be right above that grass line if you're fishing grass. Pull it and cinch it down. Alright, an extra little trick to make sure that your hook stands up like that is to go back through one more time with your tag in, back through the eye. Okay. Alright, so at the end you have a long leader. This time you're not going to cut it off. What I like to use are the tungsten drop shot weights, and they're from Jack Baits. This one is an 1/8 ounce. If I'm fishing shallow, I'm going to go with the 8 ounce. If I'm fishing deeper, I'm going to go with a 1/4 to a 1/2 ounce. I prefer the tungsten because it doesn't chip, and your sensitivity of being able to feel the bottom is a lot better. You don't have to tie it. You just put your line in the little hole, and you pull it and it'll cinch down and close on itself. Alright, and today I have been using the soft plastics from Tater Baits. I think this gives a little extra added uniqueness to the bait. What it does, it's a little tiny little bait. It's flat on one side and easy to penetrate the hook. And actually, if you separate them, have these extra little tails on it. Kind of emulates a little bit of a crawfish too. When you're going to put it on the hook, you're going to go and just go right in the nose of it, and I recommend not pulling it all the way through. That way you're less likely to get hung up on grass. Okay, one last tip. JJ's Magic. This is the chartreuse color. Not only does it smell like lasagna, but dip it in just the tail of it. And what that's going to do is make it look a little bit more like a brim whenever it's going through the water. Alright, so finished product. There's the drop shot. Okay, hope you catch a good one.